I'm the first generation of my family that's left the country, and I'm still very much aligned with my cultural heritage. My first language is still Pashto, so pretty much on a daily basis, I'm this amalgamation. I'm both British and a Pakistani, and then I'm a Northwest from Pashtun heritage. So I've got this amalgamation of multiple cultures. So yeah, on a daily basis, I've got a lot of influences coming in. I think the key one that really sticks with me is the hospitality one. Pashtuns are very proud people, and we are really, really famous for our hospitality, and that's something for me that I hold really dear and really core to myself. So, if you ever come around my area or something, you're never going away without food, because it no matter what we think, it's one of those things that we have to feed people. It has to be that one thing that has to happen. So yeah, on a daily basis, it's part of who I am. The fact that I've been living in the UK for about 16 years now, 17 when I moved out of Pakistan, and I've always lived abroad. Most of my life has been abroad. I'm born in Saudi. I think keeping the cultural heritage alive within yourself and then passing it on to the next generation has been something core. First of all, I was taught through my parents. I think language is a really, really key part of it, because that makes you understand your culture. You understand the poets, the songs, the depths of what people feel and what they think. All of that comes from you understanding the language. So I think it's very, very important, and that's something that I've kept very dearly to my heart, that I wouldn't lose my mother tongue, which is Pashto, and that keeps you grounded to your culture to start with. I think the second part is having the right people around you as well. So as much as we want to open ourselves up to the rest of the world and all the cultures around us, it's really important that we don't forget about our own people and our own heritage. So knowing the right amount of Pashtuns in your circle, that helps you kind of keep your culture alive within you, because suddenly you're speaking the same language, you're doing the same things, you're eating the food that you had you'll be having back home. And all of those things make you kind of a bit grounded while exploring the rest of the world. I think it's important that you have uh, the right people to access. I think that's the key part of it. If you're from the heritage, a bit of language skills will go a long way, because if you can connect with your core language or where you're from, that language is the key source of it. So if that is there and you have ability to do that, that would be my biggest advice to anyone who wants to reconnect, is to get in with the language first, because it gives you an opportunity to understand people from your heritage at a very deep level, because suddenly now you can understand what makes them tick.